6. Almost time. Synchronize your watch.
Whose turn is it?
Yours. Better get ready. Now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That would cost you $400.
$400?
$400. Your turn. Go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Campaign speech back tomorrow. Take care.
Amazing.
Never fails.
Every time he has to go away, they argue. It always starts just before he leaves. What are they fighting about?
They're not fighting about anything. They're fighting themselves. He gets irritable because he's going without her, and she gets irritable because she's not going with him.
Pretty infantile.
Oh, it's quite grown up. They're in love. Argument about? What was the argument about?
Well, I asked him if... And then for no reason,
You don't remember.
No.
Neither does he. I have a wonderful idea how to stop all this.
Ja, how?
Marry him.
Marry him? Oh, det vill jag inte göra. I will never marry him.
Not even if he asked you.
Well, that would be different.
It'll solve a lot of problems. Mine especially. I must remember to tell him to ask you.
Oh, no, you wouldn't.
Why not? I had to tell his father to ask me. And it worked out just fine.
Yeah? You and the senator were very happy.
Yes. It'd have been the same with you and Glen, if you knew how to take care of him.
Take care of him?
Well, it's the little things you do for a man, the things he doesn't expect.
Yeah, well, like what?
Well, it's different for everybody. But I used to take the senator his breakfast in bed every morning. When he opened his eyes, the first thing he saw every morning was me standing there, smiling at him.
That's good.
And then I never let him go out to the office in the morning without being there to help him with his coat and his briefcase.
Very nice.
And once, just once every day, I used to call him. Just let him know I was thinking of him. Every day for 30 years, I called him at the office.
And those are the things you miss.
Yes. And sitting by the fire after dinner, holding hands, sipping brandy.
Do you?
Yeah, oh, yeah, I do.
Do you?
Yeah, oh, yeah, he does.
I now pronounce...
Glen, darling.
Breakfast in bed.
Always, forever and ever.
mighty serious business congressman, the future of the world.
I'm aware of that, Senators. That is Katy, my beloved. I'm sorry, gentlemen, you'll have to leave. Everything stops for Katy. My beloved.
I just called to say that I'm thinking of you.
My darling.
I love the fireplace.
And I love you.
Katy.
Oh, Mrs. Morley, I will do.
What?
I will do all the things you do for your husband.
What?
Oh, Mrs. Morley. Oh, thank you. Mr. Morley. Mr. Morley.
What are you doing?
I bring you breakfast.
Breakfast? In my eyes. What are you doing in my eyes?
I was not in your eyes. I thought you would want breakfast in bed.
Which is exactly where I got it.
You were the one who knocked it out of my hand.
What in the devil were you trying to do?
Well, you came home late, so I...
So I would like to have been allowed to sleep.
Well, you just sleep.
I guess I was tired and you startled me.
Ja,
I am sorry.
well, let me help you with your coat.
You're holding a little too high.
This is a grave matter, Congressman, one which can affect the future of the world.
I understand, Senator.
We'd appreciate it if you wouldn't accept any calls right now.
Of course. I won't take any calls. Who?
Congressman.
It's my governess, gentlemen. She wouldn't call unless it was something important. Perhaps one of the children is ill. Excuse me. Put her on, please. Katy, what's wrong?
Nothing,
Nothing. And why are you calling?
because I'm thinking of you.
Yes, but why are you calling?
To tell you
Tell me what?
that I'm thinking of you. Brandy?
Well, yes, as a matter of fact.
Comfortable?
Yes, as a matter of fact. Katy,
Yeah.
well, I've been meaning to tell you that,
Yeah.
well, what I want to say is...
What's the matter?
It's getting smoky in here, isn't it?
Smoky?
Katy, the fire!
Oh, Gilman!
You forgot to open the draft!
6. Boy, I can't stand the quiet around here.
They're always going to extremes, either shouting at each other or they turn mute.
States Avenue. I'll buy it.
Pay the bank.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
It's one of those things I don't understand about adults.
Shoot.
Well, he's in love with her, right?
Right.
And she's in love with him, right?
Right.
But neither of them will admit it to the other, right?
Right.
Why not?
There's a change.
Thanks a lot.
Oh, good morning, Jan.
Morning, Dad.
Anything wrong?
Doesn't anyone in this house care if I eat?
Oh, it's Cook's day off. Oh, I'd be delighted to get you some breakfast. What would you like to have? Oh, morning, Katie.
Morning, Mrs. Morley.
Morning, Katie.
Morning, Stephen. Morning.
Morning.
Okay. Would you mind getting some breakfast for Glen? Steve and I want to finish our game.
Uh-huh. What would you like to eat?
Eggs, I guess. Boiled. I like my eggs boiled.
You said that before I broke the egg.
You didn't ask me.
You said eggs. You did not say boiled eggs. You just said eggs.
There are many ways to prepare eggs. One is boiled. I'd like my eggs boiled. Now, if it's inconvenient, forget it.
There's no need to get red in the face over an egg.
My complexion has nothing to do with the food. It is still flushed from last night's fire.
Try so hard, and you find fault with everything I do.
Oh? Well, I wonder why. So far, since my return, you have managed to pour breakfast all over my room after waking me with what appeared to be a Dr. Cyclops movie.
It is the first and last time.
Then you dump the contents of my briefcase all over the floor so that it will take 2 secretaries at least 3 days to clean it all up.
You'll get your own briefcase from now on.
I am faced with a world problem by 2 angry senators when you interrupt the proceedings with a message that I still don't understand.
It shall never be explained.
And after a hearty dinner, I am forced to grow bilious from the smoke of a draftless fire.
Which you could have fallen into as far as I'm concerned. And just one more thing, Congressman Morley. I shall never marry you.
Marry me.
Not even if you ask me.
To what?
You want to marry the girl? Marry her.
Marry who?
I believe it's whom.
Katy?
Well, you said it, not I.
I wouldn't marry her even if...
Yeah?
Oh, even if she accepted.
Is that what you're afraid of? Did she turn you down?
Well, you got to consider a lot of things. First is the boys.
They adore her.
Sure, as a governess. But would they adore her as a mother?
Well, it's a well-taken point.
Besides, I'm kind of out of practice. I've been a bachelor for a while. It affords a certain amount of freedom. I'm not sure I want to surrender that.
Yeah, baloney.
Huh?
I've surrendered it several times, as you know.
Yeah.
After the termination of each of my marriages, I have vowed never to allow a woman's tentacles to get near my expanding waistline. I like being married.
You do?
Love it.
Why?
Well, it's different with each man. For me, it was different with each wife. But, basically, I like the idea of, having someone listen to my speeches at home, offering constructive criticism and praise.
Really?
Having someone with taste help me to select my clothes.
Yeah.
And doing things as a family. You know, things like packing my wife and kids off to a football game, waving pennants, cheering in the stands.
Yeah. Doing things as a family. As a family. Yeah. As a family.
Do you, Katie Holstrom, take this man?
She's mute with admiration, Reverend, but she does.
Do you, Glen Morley, take this woman?
Well, all right. I do. And I believe, my fellow Americans, that friends fools should draw. We are neither France to durst night of our country, ways all.
My darling, such wit, such clarity.
True. True.
Oh, so handsome, I protest, in that magnificent new suit. We will take it.
One moment, my dear. You seem to be forgetting that I make all the decisions around here.
Oh, I forgot. Forgive me.
It's quite all right, my dear. We'll take it. It is marvelous to have a woman who likes a man's game.
Football is my favorite because it is your favorite.
Good girl, Katie Marley. Go, team!
Yay, team! Rah, rah, rah! Team, team,
Team. Glenn.
Senator Ames, you may be responsible for the rebirth of togetherness.
Why?
At any rate, Senator, it's certainly worth a try. And I think it's silly, Katie. We've been acting like two kids. I don't have to tell you how fond I am of you.
Yeah, you do.
I do?
Yeah.
Well, I am very fond of you, and I think I'd like to be closer to you than well,
Yeah.
yeah. Now, let's try and see if we can't perhaps come up.
I'm terribly sorry. It's just that it's been such a long day with the children. Stephen complained of a sore throat, and then Danny came home from school.
Yes, I know. Oh, would you like to admire my speech?
What?
I mean, here. Would you like to hear my speech? I'm speaking before the Tariff Association tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, I am of the firm belief that this country is perched on the threshold of great decision. It is the job of every thinking, wide-awake citizen to...
May I help you, miss?
Yeah, Congressman Morley, please.
He's in the dressing room. Katie, is that you?
Yeah?
I'm in here.
Yeah, if something's wrong, you asked me to rush down here.
No. I just wanted your advice about something.
Oh.
Well,
Well, what?
I wanted your opinion of a new suit.
Oh, well, put it on and I will...
It is on. This is it.
Oh,
You don't like it?
do you?
Yes.
Well, then buy it. I don't know much about men's clothes.
Glenn?
Thank you. I have an announcement to make. Tomorrow, we are all going to spend the day together. We are going to the football game. Didn't anyone hear what I said?
I have a luncheon engagement.
Oh, I didn't mean you, Mother.
Thanks.
Pretty short notice, Dan. I promised my friends we could...
Well, unpromise them.
Why didn't you tell us before? We made other plans.
I have made these plans. You are going. It is fun.
Fun. Grown men knocking each other to the ground.
Now, listen to me. We are all going to the football game. Do you understand? And we are going to enjoy the football game and the sunshine and ourselves. And anyone who does not enjoy himself is going to answer to me.
We haven't won a game all year.
Grown men knocking each other to the ground. I cannot stand another moment of this. I want to go home. All right, children, empty the water out of your shoes and we will go.
I don't think that's a very funny remark.
It was not meant to be funny.
I didn't anticipate the rain, you know.
Well, you were the only one who didn't.
Oh, it was all Senator Ames's idea.
Senator Ames.
The whole football thing.
Well, I guess I'm not the football type.
I guess you're not. Which reminds me, what about that breakfast in bed?
What about
Whose idea was that?
your mother's? Well, she just wanted to be helpful.
Yeah, but it's silly.
Yeah. two people should get to know each other their own way. Everyone's different.
Children, your soup's... Wouldn't you two be more comfortable in the living room?
No.
We're fine.
You'll catch your death of cold.
We're fine right here, Mother.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you like to get some brandy and go and sit down by the fire?
No!
Now what did I say?
Katie's a farmer's daughter. You can't resist that gal. She's country style but city design. Got a smile that's sprinkled with sunshine. Look at the farmer's daughter. She'll perk up your morale. Her brand of charm is so disarming. Frowns turn upside down. Oh, but that's too sweet. She's just what we've been needing. So glad the farmer's daughter